Setting up. Setting up.
Oh yeah, I see. Watch
Are we
live.
on?
Yeah, we are live.
Directing.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and share this with my many followers and
Woo!
fans so they can tune in and have a say in the show and how it goes and everything. So
Yeah, I'm gonna share it too.
yeah, let's share it together.
Okay, so right off the bat, I think we need to talk about this is technically season, is we calling this season 2?
This is our season opener. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's season 2, episode 1.
That's right.
And I feel like you and I almost had a falling out right before the holidays.
Yeah, it became too much, to do this show. It felt like it was more of a two-person job, but as we can see how easy it was to put this whole thing together today, it's not.
I know. I think we're putting so much pressure on ourselves, and
Yeah.
there's already so many stressful things. I think you and I are both working on projects that are outside of this that have just been so time consuming and just added
hmm
to the pressure.
And now we finally, got through it together.
Yeah. I mean, I just got done with my thing today.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I took the GMAT and did not do that great.
Oh, how funny would it be if you studied so hard for this test and then you just got every answer wrong? I know
it's that's what I feel like I didn't get the lowest score possible, but
yeah.
it's just it's crazy to think 8 months of studying accumulated to what I got. And it's all the stress, all hair pulling, and then it's just did not amount to
yeah, exactly. I mean, that's how I sort of feel about my project. No one's going to watch it. No one's going to see it. It doesn't matter. So it's kind of funny if we both add up to nothing.
I know. And then it's just funny that then we both came back together, right? We're just oh God, the canceled show is always there.
Yeah, because I had been watching a lot of podcasts in the background while I've been doing this, and I was like, I want a podcast. Oh, wait a second, I have one, and it can be as good as the one I'm listening to. If you do it with the right people who care about the right things. And we've had episodes, so I was like, why not just see what Allie's up to? And then we're back.
So, that's the thing about friendships like ours, though. You can always go back to the person and be
and crawl with your tail in between your knees.
I know. It's almost as if nothing happened, but obviously.
Well, we're addressing it. We're clearing the air. There's a lot of people with grudges and resentment towards one another, and I think that's what January is all about.
Forgiveness, month of forgiveness.
I would hope so.
Especially in this past year too. I'm just not to get sentimental, but if you understand the spectrum of severity.
Yeah. Exactly. That's another thing that's really getting to me. I don't want to say it, but there's a lot of people out there who are hurting, and it felt kind of wrong for me to be all right, back to comedy. So
yeah.
That's that. Yeah, I think that's what we're both talking about.
Right? I know. Well, yeah, and there's also this position on oh, well, do you deserve to talk? Do you deserve to say anything right now? And it's just ugh. Okay, so
yeah.
Oh, we got a couple comments, and we swear this time we're going to read the comments. But
do we have comments? Because I need to mute this then.
Oh, guys, Sasha. Hi, Fred. Hi, Sasha. And Alex, who's in the waiting room. Should I tell you which one?
Yeah.
Says Jared's gonna fucking get it.
Exactly. Oh man, that's hilarious. Well, that's why I brought him on the show. It's equal opportunity ass kicking.
Should we let them on?
Sure, but I want to first style my facial hair and my hair because I just got out of the shower. So let me just do that. All right, now seriously.
Okay. Because you're already live, so.
Yeah, I know. I should have just done that beforehand. That's why we need a hair and makeup person.
Okay, let's get up a drum roll, please. Our guest. It's an Alex squared night.
That's right.
It's wonderful Friday, the 29th of January, 2021. Please welcome to the
Wow.
stage
Put a
Alex
little more
Traynor and Alex
in it.
Estrada.
You know, do a little more John Baptiste next time. Is he the
Is he
announcer?
the drummer?
He's a little of both, but I'm just saying this is our Tonight Show.
I know. Beep,
Well,
beep, 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 beep.
Hey.
hey,
Hi.
howdy.
Video showing up?
Yeah, where are you, Trainer? This isn't your picture.
Oh, start video. That's a button.
Oh, yeah, fucking lay too.
Aloha.
Hello.
Wait. Hey. What do you guys think of Jared's beard? Because Ben Cohen says
I gotta see a profile
Let
of it.
Jared talk. Yeah, so I can take a look. Jared, talk.
Really talking is what, sells it? Oh.
I mean, it
Well, no, 'cause
does.
make your
It
thing big.
does. That beard does define your jawline a bit
I
more.
told you it does. Yeah.
So
this thing
that's
is fun.
good.
It's crazy that
But I still don't think you have the personality to pull it off.
I don't. No, that's for sure. But
I think the trees are doing all the work here, bud.
No, it's kind of weird that I'm going through this revolution, like in my looks. Now that we're in quarantine, I've never looked better, and I have no one to share it with. So thank you for pointing it out.
Yeah, how you doing, Jared?
I can't say that I'm doing terribly because, considering everybody else in the world, there's a lot of.
That's your way of getting out of any self-improvement to say I can't, compared to those poor fucks in the Maldives. Yeah.
You know what? Let me ask the questions because I am the master interviewer here.
I don't know. I recognize Allie as the first name and canceled, so I'm going to address her from now on. Allie, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It's funny you said that because I have been noticing, but me and Jared are talking about kind of like a tiff we had that we're over now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been noticing that Jared, ever since this tiff, when he talks about canceled on Instagram, he puts canceled as featuring Allie McGee.
I did notice that it featuring all of us. Did Jared do a coup of canceled?
I just wanted everyone to share it so that everyone can share, have their friends watch it. I don't want this falling on deaf ears. All right.
No, but you featured Allie. It should have been with co-host Allie.
Oh yeah, I was just get the names out there, get this done. I have a lot to do. But right. Yeah, I do think about.
No passive aggression from Jared ever.
No. What? So you guys did an election special because that's the one that Traynor and I did last time, and then was that the last one?
Yeah. Right.
I think so.
It was.
Yeah.
I think so. I didn't see anything from you guys,
and that's why I'm pulling you guys together to bring back our core audience. I figure you both have a story to tell. One of you has canceled your friends, and then the other has canceled me. So let's
start with the good one. Go, Estrada.
There we go.
I haven't
canceled you, Jared. I stopped being friends on Facebook with you because your fucking trolling was so asinine and not funny. Because I love a good troll. I've been trolled by that. Traynor is a fucking troll, and I'm friends with him. I haven't disavowed him publicly. So
I'm not that much of a troll.
Okay, all right, Jared.
When is
he's at least a 2 on the Maldives scale. I'm at a 4.
Right, there is no 5.
The Maldives is the troll nation of them all, as we know.
That's right. That's where all the trolls hang out.
Their currency has pedo bear on it.
My currency?
No, Maldives.
You gotta really
explain. What?
I don't.
It has pedo bear. It has the pedophile bear meme on it. It's true. Look it up.
Yes, I will.
All right, yeah, you're going to be doing that. You're going to be
so that's this time.
Oh,
so getting back to canceling Jared, man, it got to the point where I just felt it wasn't funny. And it'd be one thing if you'd written an essay where anyone reading this could clearly be okay, he's clearly joking. Haha, it's a funny inside joke thing. No, you attacked me. You straight up attacked me.
Yeah,
and the fucking worst part, you attacked me after I got staffed. You fucking moron.
I know. I thought about that.
That was the worst possible timing.
Literally, the one person who might have any pull for you. Just saying,
like a mad dog. My God, you came right for me.
He was going to go straight to Bob Chapek's office, and he was going to say, "Check out Jared Weil," and he's not doing it.
And look, now he's animating too. He released his fucking cartoon short, which I have notes on, by the way.
Oh,
so we'll get into that.
Public notes.
I got some very public notes. I'm in the biz now, as we say.
That's
but yeah, so that's
guys. But we know you're a company man.
always a company
for
man.
the Iger Tigers. That's the new name of the podcast. Well, Allie's podcast that that she cuts Jared out of.
Yeah.
I have to rename this podcast.
Yeah, Jared, you're the fucking Andrew Garfield of the canceled show.
It's canceled with just Jared and no one else.
I mean, it can be done. Think about it. It's that easy. She has all the passcodes, but will she?
I pay for the Zoom Pro account.
Yeah.
And you're putting me as featured?
Yeah,
like,
Jared, Allie's the executive. We call this in the biz. She's the executive producer.
I said featured, not thinking she would share it. It was for my friends to say, "Oh, so she'll be on it. There'll be girls." You know,
the girl on.
That's the other fucking thing, Jared, is like 80% of or like 30% of your likes, comments, whatever is like keeping you in the active discourse was me just busting your balls, and I don't even bust your balls anymore.
Isn't it nice to go on a podcast where you just talk about the host the whole time?
That's what everyone tunes into, right? It's to see how the host, acts in new situations.
Yeah.
I have to say,
same situation. This is the same situation over and over.
You can never just circle back and not have it get back to Jared. Just like,
right.
Yeah.
So it's just an easy out. Like,
I'm going to say one thing. I pull this shit with the campfire. I basically lower everyone's expectations, and I come back with a really cool project and make everyone forget.
I don't know, buddy, you're hitting me like fucking GameStop stock. I think you hit the peak and nobody knows it yet.
Allie, I don't think you should be mad about this anymore.
Allie, you're
I'm not. I mean,
you're getting married.
Look.
So good for you to let him do the public distance for you.
Wait, what? Like he
publicly distanced himself from you as a co-host, and that's like a blessing in disguise because you don't have to do it yourself.
I know, and you know what the thing is like, I would say the way that me and Jared work is that like, people, not just me, I'm not special, like have a filter, right? But sometimes what Jared says is what I'm thinking, and what just like I would want to puke out of my mouth, right?
Right, about the things.
Yeah, I'm like Luther from The Incredibles or Key and Peele.
I thought you were going to say I'm like Luther from Martin Luther, nailing the feces to the door.
Out of my mouth. Right? What are you? Jared, stop watching it.
Oh,
he's watching his own fucking stream. Fucking loser.
Watch it later, Jared.
I'm reading the comments so that I don't fuck
Wait, so you're oh my god.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's get some comment shout outs.
Yeah, let's get some comments. So Ben Cohen wants to know who does everyone think really won the election? Good question, Ben.
Jill. Of course, Jill.
Jill Stein.
I'm gonna say the American people.
Really?
Do we ever win? I don't know. Did you say Alex? I don't know if you want me. Whatever. I'm just gonna out you. You bought AMC?
I did.
Okay. Have you Alex? Traynor? Have you been participating in any of this?
Estrada, by the way, I was like, I bought AMC.
Stocks.
No, some friend of mine from high school, he called me up and he was like, you gotta buy GameStop. And I was just like, don't you dare call me with stock tips. I can't trust anybody who calls you with stock tips.
Yeah.
You got to talk about the elephant in the room. Alex, you shed a lot of weight recently, and I want to know what that's
one.
Wait, yeah, say that again.
Did I get skinnier or did he?
I was talking about those friends that you dropped.
Yeah. So how?
It would be nice for a minute.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, if you want tips, I can also do that. But right now, quarantine is not the best time for that because clearly it's about letting yourself go.
Yeah, Traynor, talk about your viral video.
Yeah.
You mean viral only on Facebook, which is like a certain subset of video I make where only you fucking idiots like it. Because it's about you, and that's the whole reason why I got rid of half of you.
I appreciate
Don't
you
like comedy.
misgendering me as an insurance salesman and a father.
Oh yeah, I did that actually because I had a real friend from high school was an insurance thing, and I was like, I gotta change it to somebody. Okay, who might sue me?
The lawyer.
I wanna know.
He won't sue me.
Where do you?
No, who might sue me? I'm gonna get sued by you, dude.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm not gonna waste my time. What do you have that I want?
Food stamps.
Where did you get it? Where do the ideas come from?
Oh,
How do you
God.
sure?
You guys are writers, all right? I want to know. That's why I brought you all together, like Thanos or whatever in the movies. I want to know
The movies.
how to be creative again because
Oh
I've
my
lost.
God.
I once gave Alex Estrada a draft of mine, and it turns out it wasn't even a draft. It was just crazy ramblings that weren't even equaling to anything.
Yeah, well, you were pressuring me to read your your script. Your script like was barely an outline, not even a treatment.
Yep, you asked.
And I had to explain to you like how these are supposed to look and stuff, like the formatting,
very
which
thankful
is
of that. But maybe I had some of that brewing in the back of me.
Have you worked on it since I gave you those notes?
I'm gonna watch the movies because that's where it starts.
Oh my God.
That's where I have to start. I was gonna throw it out because I was like, oh, this is garbage.
That's the first thing. So my recommendation to get creative again is to get a good psychiatrist, like meet with her once a week, pay $300 an hour, whatever it is, and do that for like a year to 18 months.
The dating apps are my
No,
No, don't do that.
Yeah, seriously. Like it's funny. I feel like I've actually encountered a bunch of women recently who are now on dating apps, not to date, but to get men into therapy. Like that's they're there basically to not troll, but basically to prevent men from like you from damaging other people.
I wonder if those people survived my Facebook purge.
Oh wait, what?
Probably, yeah. So how did you go about building the criteria?
I have whole sheets. I mean, it's basically like, I thought of it gradually. There's criteria that isn't in the video, like keeping for career reasons. I didn't have in there, but keeping for career reasons was a big one. And then I noted everybody, Estrada would appreciate this, who forgot their lines in a sketch show. So because I never forget. An elephant never forgets.
Yeah.
So I listed everyone who forgot their lines.
Probably have a few writers who've deleted me in the past.
Oh, really? Because of for lines?
Well, in defense of an action.
Nah, I mean, I don't think that's happened to me. Like, I think I've only fucked up like one or two times. Royally fucked up.
Right before the world changed, you're in a UCB production of mine. I thought you did a pretty good job.
I did memorize all the lines.
You did memorize all the lines.
Because I know there's certain, this is bad on my part.
Yeah.
But like, when you work with people who will call you out on your shit, that like makes you want to do it the right way.
Yeah, I mean, Traynor can attest. Like we're both like we both started off on mod together, and we're both pretty adamant on the tag word being at the very end. This joke only makes sense if you give the setup in the right way. So that's definitely a fucking.
It's hard because like the way I write too, it's like I write and it's like the general thing is a joke. So like I like don't care if whoever's in it like does it like guts around the lines, but then there's like some people who are very like their words are exact.
Look, we bonded in the Keith King Bay trenches.
Keith King Bay of Ready Player One podcast. Yes.
Yeah, that total piece of garbage who fucking like didn't learn his fucking lines, thought he could charm his way through it, and dropped the whole premise of a sketch.
But he looks great without a shirt. Excellent body.
Oh, yeah, he's gone downhill, and I hope that he never acts in a sketch ever again.
Well, it's I said Jerry, but I meant to say Boris in the comments says the women, referring to those women going on dating apps to get men as therapy. These women definitely also need to go to therapy.
Yeah, that's why they're on the apps. It's like cheaper than therapy. I got to tell you.
I mean, it's the whole thing where it's like you're trying to like change people, and it's like you're on the internet. You're never gonna change anybody.
I know.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Everyone's.
Well, I've had a good show, so I'll see you guys.
no, Jared.
Are you gonna see yourself out right now? Wait, so I'm not featuring anymore.
I was never gonna like cut you out. I would have just not even renamed the show. I would have just made a new show. Like
Okay, Jared, shut the fuck up. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite thing Bob Iger did on Iger Tigers? Welcome to Iger Tigers.
Great. Now I have to look up. Wait, hold on. Now I gotta look up who Bob Iger is.
No, I know. That's literally. I'm like Bob Iger. I'm like I've heard.
I know.
CEO of Disney. Who
I know who he is.
Ah.
I know who Iger. I know Eisner. I know all about the Gang of Five.
Was he one of the people at the Capitol riots? Oh,
The frozen
Jesus,
head.
Oh God.
Who just spoke? Was it the
Jared's
former
praying
host
that
that
his Zoom
canceled?
just cuts out right now for the next 40 minutes. Traynor, are you dating anybody or what?
Not really. I mean, I'm in my house making videos.
yeah.
Nice. What's the next one? Do you have one
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
but
books
can you
right
give
now?
us
I'm
a taste?
literally shooting one right now. I have like 5 in the books, so I'm like
Okay,
way
good
ahead
for you.
right now. I'm shooting one in Hawaii right now, and this is the middle of the shoot.
You know, I would love to just
Yeah.
be able to shit him out like you. I just can't. I fucking.
I know. I get
I
two
just
good
got
ones.
garbage and I just shit them out. Thank you so much for that statement, Jared.
Just like shit them out and like,
Yeah,
you know,
shit them out
flush
like
them
they're
down the
It's
toilet.
like a morning
and-
dump. I just
Yeah.
morning dump these videos. Like
How do I
Yeah.
get that creative fiber in my system?
Well,
We can't
Jared,
all
let's
be
talk.
like you. We can't all be like you and shit once a year, Jared.
Yeah, speaking of Jared's annual shit, so I had a chance to watch. What's the title of this piece? It's called Jeremy.
It's called Jimmy.
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 Jim-
So I had a chance to see that. So for the folks at home, Jared ingeniously took an old Two People on a Bench sketch that he wrote back in 2015.
Yeah. Well, even earlier,
2015.
but I redid
And
it.
then can you tell us a bit about the animation process on that?
I'm an idiot. That's all I can really tell you. I didn't know how to draw, so I traced it in Illustrator, and I should have used a different program than Character Animator. But whatever, it's done. Now I know that program, and now I can move on to other ones. Not saying it was a bad program, but everything I did, I took the long way. And I did multiple angles, which is retarded to do in the first place. Should have just done one angle. Instead, I did 3, and I drew them all. And that took a lot out of me, you know. And then mouths, you know, and people are like, you don't even need mouths now. Just put on a face mask. So, you know, I'm getting a lot of attention from all sides.
It seems like such a lazy note, though. Like it's okay, just put a face mask on it. Like
It's not even just easy to do that. You have to like still animate the mask moving. I don't know. Alex had a
did we
really
lose Alex?
lined up from
Estrada's gone. Yeah.
I guess was that the burn?
It's probably because you said the R word.
Oh,
Oh no.
You think we didn't notice? We noticed.
I noticed, but I was like, maybe we can slide it.
from New York. We usually bleep these things too. I bleep a lot of famous people's names, but
Yeah, it was just shit,
Like
but
out
we're
of the
live,
recording?
so keep that in mind.
Like out of the recording?
So are we gonna get demonetized now that
Yeah.
I said the R word? I didn't say
Look, don't.
I don't think-
I want to know if Keith Kingbay is famous enough to bleep.
maybe he is. That's possible. But now I'm concerned. We lost one of our Alexes, and that's not right.
I'm sure he'll come back, but in the meantime,
Look, I can take his spot and just be like, "How was your weekend?"
Yeah, that's
It was-
okay.
oh yeah, I think I already knew about that in the group chat.
Oh, that's funny. Well, no, this is the perfect time now that I'm talking about my animation that I'm looking to make a series or a movie out of it, and I've got the perfect stress goal, which is a Jimmy Miraglia skateboard deck. If anybody wants it, it's from the motion picture. Oh, his internet cut out. Well, I guess he'll be back.
Is my
Well,
internet cut out?
No,
Oh, he-
Estrada's. He just emailed us.
Okay.
yeah.
Whatever.
Lawyers.
He was our cornerstone. And now-
So, would you ever do? So this is what I'm watching your shorts, right? I really like them. And something that I noticed, it's like, I like the way that you film things like from afar, like while you're like recording, or like it's a little voyeuristic. Not like in a creepy way, but like well, in this last one you just did, like I liked, or even the camera one where it's just like
the cutting out, or like
like you're going from camera to camera.
The Facebook friend one, I did a 4-hour time lapse because I filmed the whole thing, but I really thought it was going to take 30 minutes, and then you're just like, oh, filming all of it.
It's so time consuming. Like, I mean, it's not consuming. It's worth it because like the product's so good. But like,
it is, and it's like it's cool because it's a 10-second shot, and nobody really notices that was 4 hours of my life. But I've done maybe 16 hours of time lapses at this point.
Oh my god! Wait,
I'm gonna do another one tomorrow where I'm gonna force myself to sit there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I try to do TikTok videos, and I just get frustrated because I can't figure out the effects on the app. Mm-hmm. So like it's just like, how do you like just sit with the work?
I mean, I've been like doing this for a while, so you know.
Also, Allie, he doesn't use the TikTok app to put effects in. He uses Premiere.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
But nobody on TikTok appreciates the fact that like these are really edited things. Everyone just like probably like, you shot this on a phone of your grandmother and like she wrote it. It's like, fuck you.
No, it's very frustrating to find the right way. I have a question. Do you use captions at all? And if not, why do you hate deaf people?
Oh, did you see that comment on my TikTok?
No, it's just that's
like a thing I've been seeing.
It was like, upload this with captions, and I was like, go to youtube.com where there are captions. If you want captions on TikTok, just go to my YouTube. The whole version's there. That's all I do on TikTok is try to get people onto my real websites.
That's a good idea. All right. Well, then I screwed up big time.
I mean, who have you you getting traction on TikTok?
Yeah, I've gotten like an okay amount, but also like I have 20,000 followers, which sounds like a lot, but like also if you look around, like everyone has 20,000 followers because the whole point is to make everybody a celebrity.
I don't. Like,
you're just, if you keep at it, they push your stuff. They want you to have more followers.
So okay.
You are a slave to the content algorithm.
Not me. I don't know.
Not yet.
Not yet.
God. You know how many comics are like the unfunniest comics who didn't learn my lines that have 90? Like I got 20, they got 90 and they suck. So it's like, if you keep at it, you're going to get pushed because the whole point of that app is to get you famous. So you make things for them for free.
You have an original voice.
What?
Like everyone else. That's the issue. You have like
I do, but I'm not playing the TikTok game. So like, I don't give a fuck. Like the goal isn't TikTok. The goal is to get them off TikTok.
Yeah. To somewhere else. I mean, I've been pushed to go to people's like Instagram pages from.
Yeah, because like I think ultimately like to have all of your people on one app that the Chinese government can take away at any moment is a real stupid idea. And
yeah.
if you have them everywhere, you have them nowhere.
Are they coming? Are they moving over to your YouTube?
Yeah, but slowly. I mean, it's been a fucking tough sell. Like I don't hold TikToks on a lot of posterity. So like, this is the dumbest fucking thing. But like, I released this series on my grandmother and like TikTok doesn't like me, like my grandma. So don't worry. I don't have 20,000 followers. Doris fucking Brown does. But like, she like, or like, it's like, I just cut up the YouTube video. I've only made like 3 TikToks and they're in my style, but like, I just cut up my YouTube videos. I edit them in the vertical, but I don't put any thought into TikTok. And like, so for the 4th part of the grandma series, which is just one fucking video, I like put like during the last 40 seconds of it, I have a watermark that creeps up onto the screen that's watched the whole thing on YouTube until and nobody fucking talked about the watermark ever. Nobody said shit about the watermark, but people did in the comments reference the things that happened behind the giant obstructive watermark. And it's like, what do I have to do to get you off TikTok?
They're not going to do it. It's too hard.
Clear past the fucking full screen watermark that says watch the full video on YouTube or you'll make my grandma sad. Like people would be like, I love the It shirt, like the clown shirt. And it's like, you looked past the watermark?
I think, but people can do that. You know, I spent an hour the other day watching clips from like the Osbournes Like it's a TikTok page someone made.
Oh, that's absolutely what I hate about TikTok is that like somebody forwarded me a TikTok once and it was like there's a clip of like Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump where they're like in drag.
Yeah.
And then it's like, check out this clip I found, and he does it and he gets like unfathomably more views and likes than any of us will ever get. And it's just like, you stole that. You stole that.
Yeah. That's the thing though, is like people on TikTok are kind of stupid, right? And they're just like and they're just zoned out, and that's why they can see past like poor resolution or anything like that. And they're probably like thought you like, I don't know if they thought you ripped.
That's my biggest problem with it is people think it's high effort content because I'm filming it with a real camera and I'm editing it. And it's not like the best looking content, but it's high effort. And so it's like when you put it next to low effort of a guy being like, this is crazy, then like people don't know what effort is anymore.
Yeah. I just like,
you guys, we're all sleeping on the Rizzle app. That's the real thing.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to submit something for that, but then
I'll be making shit for
What
that.
is it? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you right now. I think they pay you for your shit, right?
Not much.
Not much, but that's.
I don't know if it'd really be worth, from what I hear.
I made 85 cents from TikTok.
The what?
I made 85 cents from TikTok. I was in their like creator program for 2 days, and then I decided that they were throttling my views because they had to pay me money, and I got out of it.
Oh, that's smart. That's what it is.
I was like, I'm gonna take building the channels over like 85 cents, and that's ridiculous that like they'll put you in the creator program and then make it so you can't make money.
I had no idea. Well, this is why we have you on. We're getting all the tips, the tricks.
That's personally how I felt. I was like, I don't want any chance that I'm going to be throttled by TikTok because I want the TikTok people to take them elsewhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But I mean, have you been out on like a date and been like, yeah, well, look at my TikToks? Like, have you met anyone and then went out with them? Just saying, it's as much as I talk about how I preach to an echo chamber. I mean, and you now preach to a bigger one. Does it get you anything real? Does it get you a real ass you can hold in your hand? That's what I want to know.
Do views get you pussy?
Yeah.
No. And also, I would never mention to a human being in real life that I do TikToks because everyone comments on my TikToks and I was like, I love your TikToks. And I was like, I cut them up into videos. How do you not know this? I put a giant watermark there. They're not TikToks.
That's what I do to get people to stop talking to me. I'm like, yeah, I made a bunch of skate kit TikToks and then they stop talking to me and it's pretty sweet.
Hello.
What are Alex Estrada's feelings on TikTok?
Yeah, what do you feel?
I think it's overall a good thing. I'm in favor of any technology that democratizes performance, blah blah blah. I think it's fine. I think not, it's like any other platform.
There are pros and there are cons.
Could not be on it.
The biggest single pro is that I had no followers on TikTok and they pushed me. And like every other thing, I have to beg Estrada to upvote me on Reddit. Like every other traffic I've had to fucking claw for. And like for TikTok, they just gave it to me. But they give it to everyone. Don't worry.
Okay, so I there's hope for me.
I swear to God, so many people that are less like the worst people at every UCB improv class are TikTok celebrities that are out of my league.
So I just have to keep talking to my phone.
Yeah. Or just do what I like. That's why I'll never succeed at TikTok because I don't want to do a fucking TikTok. Do
you use the FYP hashtag?
I've been playing around. I think that's probably like a dumb rumor some 14-year-old started. I think that's probably doesn't work, but also like you can't confirm it, so you might as well.
Yeah.
So try it. Wait, so is FYP like the thing that you put on to like get more views and shit?
So FYP means for you page, and it's like the discovery section of it. And so they automatically, like what TikTok does, which is actually the good thing TikTok does, is that they basically put everyone on the For You page.
Yeah.
To a small amount of people. And that subset decides how much farther you're going to go on the For You page. But like everyone gets some amount of views because they have so many views to give out. But like does FYP get you there? Probably not, but some dumb 14-year-old started doing it, and you know what? I'm a dumb 14-year-old too, because I want to be on the For You page.
If it works for them.
I think,
Yeah.
Allie, you need to start making videos with your elderly grandma. Don't you have one?
Yeah, because anyone can do it. That's
She's
what
dead.
everyone can do it.
No, we can't. We don't have what you have.
Yeah, because I have access to it and no talent.
I used to have a centenarian grandmother, great grandmother, a while ago. So that's good. Yeah, she's been a big supporter of yours for a long time, Traynor.
Yeah, she was in my UCB show. I mean, it's just like one of those things where it's like, if I could not make any more videos about her, like I would, because I truly hate that like the people who watch them get to watch them, but also like at the end of the day, like I'm making them for me. So like, of course I don't want to not continue making movies on her.
But here's what you have that we don't have. You have the Daily Show anyway. And that's the coolest thing. It has nothing to do with your grandma, because I used to watch videos before you did stuff that was exclusively like that. And I can't do that. I have a shitty voice. There you go. But you can do the narratives. I mean, documentaries.
I just want to say, just a comment here. John Brashed says, FYTATC, for you to acknowledge this comment.
Oh,
so we're acknowledging you.
It worked.
Boris says, grandmas are great production value.
Yeah, but aside from that, Alex does something that none of us do, and that is documentaries. And that's something, there's something to be said for that. You have to have a very good voice.
That's arguable. Everyone compares me to documentaries, and I'm like, I make it all up. Like, I mean, I don't make it up. It's like based off my real life, but like every shot is scripted.
Yeah.
But
documentaries are the same way too. Like they collect the footage and then they assemble it and shit. So there's a script for that as well.
I write the script. I decide what I need to shoot, and I shoot it.
Well, yeah, it's under your.
Let me take an example. Like when you did that, like first date or whatever you had, like from 8 years ago, where you went to Colonial Milford or whatever. Like that, I consider that like sort of a documentary. Like you added jokes and stuff, but it was
that absolutely was, because that was shot as a documentary. I think almost everything else is like me pressing record, going in front, doing exactly what I need to do. And it's like, is that a documentary? Perhaps, because I am talking about real life and I'm recreating it in a lot of ways. But like, yeah, I mean, the date one was, of course, like, and also like, I didn't know that I talked about myself over it the whole time until 10 years later. I was like, what a dick bag. I love this.
I'm just saying.
But that's my point. I think like once you take the first step of taking that footage and putting it in, like it's all script. Every single documentary is scripted to that sense.
Yeah.
Because like no matter the thing, even just assembling or whatever, that first step, like you've stepped in. Like some are maybe cut more seamlessly than others, but they're also documentaries.
Yeah, I think I think a better term is probably video essay.
Inside the writer's studio. That's what we have going on.
Yeah, this is what it is.
This is what it's about for me, the craft. I get to.
That's right. Oh yeah. Well, sorry, Jared. So I got cut off before I was talking about your fucking.
We don't have to do that.
No. You've attracted my my ire, like a matador with a bull. So I'm gonna gore you. You took an old sketch and what did you do?
Oh my! We're gonna hurt Jared right now.
I mean, what did I do? I had to fucking trace all of these different puppets from different angles and make them all fit. So each angle, which there's three, I had to draw that, and then I had to put 2 puppets in each, and then they all had different head turns that were involved in that, and then mouths, and there's a lot of things that go into these things. I'm guessing you're going to try to talk to me about the limbs and all that. That's
no, not even the limbs. Like I think actually, like on a technical level, like I thought it was very good in terms of what you did. The only thing that I found very funny was that because you're working in animation, so you're not beholden to anything. So you could have made him explode at the end. There were like all sorts of turns you could have taken.
Well, there's like Jared. I don't know what Jared.
I did something else.
Knows and doesn't know, but
I could have made him explode, but I did choose a funnier route, which I thought was a bus showing up. and just whisking the girl away from him, which wasn't in the original version. And so that's how I added to it.
So that's how you play with the budget. Yeah. No. I mean, like, it was a choice for sure. But I'm also just curious. I'm also curious to know, like, you have this cool skill, this thing you just learned. And granted, like, I imagine this is a showpiece. Are you already planning a follow up?
I'm gonna try to make more because this was garbage. It did terrible. Like, I realized I got 600 views on TikTok and 11 likes. That means it's garbage. It's not funny. It's not.
Oh.
You just have to keep making it. Like Alex.
I mean, don't put any stock in TikTok whatsoever. Like,
I did. I put all of it in there.
It's
straight up fucking Jared, don't put any stock in social media whatsoever. I think that's
especially social media. Yeah, Grandma Facebook got 21 likes, and that's why you all got cut.
Yeah, right.
If you don't log onto Facebook every week to check if there's a new Grandma video, you are my enemy.
I have to say, when you were like sending out, when I got an invite to your page, I like, because it comes up with like a generic like message, and I gave like a thumbs up, and I was like, yeah, I like it. I actually like these videos.
Right.
So then I saw the video, and I was like, yes. Like,
no, yeah, it was.
Shout out.
Look, I like everyone. It was really funny that like, it's like people got saved because of that.
I saw. We lost Alex, which is too bad because I was going to ask him if he was able to spot the little Easter egg I left in the back of my cartoon. But we'll get to it when he comes back. Yeah, I wanted to just, I guess, compliment you. But the problem is if I butter you up too much, you'll lose your lubrication. You won't be able to make anything good. So this is.
I'm not able to make anything good now. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can't take too much praise. There can't be too much praise in your direction about what you're doing, but it's
because we'll start thinking that like coming on this show is like charity. It's not charity, right?
No. I mean, the only thing that I'm doing is that I'm making stuff, and like that's the only reason anybody should be like the mildest bit envious is that I'm making stuff, and like you all can make stuff too. You just have to.
Nobody has the discipline. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh my God, I have to read this comment.
Let's hear it.
From John Burchard. I was going to post a thing the other day about how great Traynor's videos have been, but I couldn't tag him because we're not friends. Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Waiting for that.
Animator John Burchard.
Criteria for
revealing
the is I don't think John Burchard and I have talked in real life ever.
Really?
Oh. No, I don't think we ever did.
That's surprising.
Yeah, he's a very affable and friendly guy.
I'm pretty sure we didn't because I have a good memory for these things. And if we did, it was in the fleeting comedy way. And like ultimately, like I don't think anyone should take offense if they got unfriended. It just like the number one thing is like I don't know you well enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know you at all. I just don't know you well enough. And ultimately, like the goal is to get rid of Facebook.
Okay, so maybe people should take the defriending as a challenge to get to know the real Alex Traynor.
I mean, like, yeah, you could definitely like talk to me as opposed to like, us never talking.
I get it. Well, John Burchard's watching, and I'll extend the invitation. We're hoping to have a Christmas party.
And also,
vaccine.
John Burchard didn't like the grandma vid, so. You probably like the grandma vid. Not any of you. Are you evil? What do you have against grandmas?
You don't have a heart.
I think it reminds me of the fact that I lost my grandma at a young age, so I'm sort of jealous of people.
They wish they could.
Fine. It's like TikTok flips out over my grandma, but like all my fans on YouTube don't really give a shit.
Yeah, well, they're all Chinese bots. But to sort of wrap up my thoughts on Jared there, yeah, I would encourage.
We're coming back to this. We got 10 minutes left of the show.
I wanted Jared to know that, like, I didn't hate your video. I think you have to worry there, but I think the thing is, I think the one thing you limited yourself in is in marrying to that old footage, because that's fine sketch, whatever it is, but a lesson that I've learned working as a professional animation writer for the Walt Disney Company is that it's really fucking boring to see and like watch two cartoon characters just yammer away back and forth each other with nothing happening.
Well, I
So.
changed the angles. That's, I think, kind of, and
Yeah,
also,
the angles, but like even there are moments like even where like you could have gone back to like Jimmy's like stupid vacant face. You could have showed him like labored breathing and like that kind of thing. There was a way to play on the natural disgustingness and monstrosity of the character, which is part of the joke.
yeah, I did what I could. I've got a very slow computer, but
No,
that's
I get it. I'm on a PC, so
yeah. We know with the technical issues, but
that's all fucking Spectrum.
Also,
I can afford
breaking
fast internet. I
news.
pay for fast internet. It's because of the weather. It's so cold here.
yeah.
Breaking news. I just sent John Burchett a friend request because we have
Oh.
interacted
man.
now.
Oh man.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need a connection.
That's right.
Honestly, I'm remembering our only ever connection is probably the reason we started being Facebook friends is that his show was paired with my show in a spank.
Oh,
Oh,
is that One Man Fuckfest? Right?
Yeah.
That was his show, I think. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I heard good
I think
things.
I watched that show. Holy shit, I really liked it. It wasn't called that, but it was like I was like, oh man, that guy does
As
everything.
we went through this Shannon O'Neill gauntlet of the spank.
Yeah, it was like preparing to have sex, and then he was like, but I got to put on a show. It was that's like was my dream to do that.
I never saw the show because we were always backstage or like
Oh yeah.
we did Spanx around the same time and we had Brandon Gulia as our director. So
throwback.
Throwback. That's a name.
and then we both had to replace Gulia. So we were on at the same time. So I of course didn't go to his show because even if we weren't on the same date, we were prepping the same time.
I miss that, just being excited to go to someone's show. That never happens anymore, and that's kind of.
I know.
Hasn't happened for the last 9 months or so. It's crazy.
I think it hasn't happened for me for the last like 5 years.
What the fuck? You weren't excited to walk the planks at UCB?
No, I was. I thought you meant to go see a show.
Oh, to
like,
go see a show. You saw my show during that time too, lady.
You're right.
Come
You're
on.
right. You're right.
Oh
You're
my
right.
God.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is
bummed.
canceled. All of
But,
them.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you came to our show when it was live. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, Alex Traynor, but this is not just something I made up while I was in quarantine. Allie and I
Oh,
had.
yeah, I figured it
show.
was. I mean, I was in LA, so
Exactly. So we're just catching you up to speed that, we're the OGs of doing a comedy
Yeah.
show on Zoom. But the thing I wanted to talk about was Alex Estrada. Were you able to spot? I left a little Easter egg in the back. It's in one of the. It's in. I'm not going to tell you where, but and if anyone else is watching this, there's a little Easter egg you can watch. It's in the background of one of the shots. So don't say I didn't.
I have to go back and look. I watched the first one on my phone in between phone calls with no sound. So
yeah, it's a visual. I put a visual gag. You know what? I'm just going to spoil it because no one's going to watch it because it's a garbage.
Can you pull up the frame for us?
I can't because we only have like 10 more minutes.
We don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
it should be an extended show. You have 2 guests.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, also we're using Allie's Zoom account, which
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
No
So I think the
longer
show
than
stops
45
when
minutes
Ali
in,
says
so.
it's done.
Yeah.
And I think
I pay for it, so there's not like a 45
I'm
minute
good friends
limit.
with Mike Mutner, so I know Ali can go all night long.
Oh yeah. Well,
Wait,
I feel like I have to charge the cameras on me when I glare.
Wait, what?
I said I feel like I have to say words so the camera's on me when I glare, but I glared at
Oh yeah. Well, we're in gallery view, so
Yeah, that's right. So everyone gets the full pajama.
Well, I'm glad you didn't beat me up too badly. I really thought you were going to be like, and this is wrong and that is wrong. That's why I didn't have John on because he could definitely pull that stuff up.
Also, would have wrecked the title of the show.
Yeah, that's right. Alex squared. Everybody has to have the same name. That's our rule, right?
yeah.
Or you could have done A to B, Alex to
It's Al to the
Brashad,
third.
that kind of thing.
Alex.
Al to the third because like there's
Yeah, cubed.
Cute.
You could tell that I chose this show through looking at my phone alphabetically, just being like,
Oh my god. Yeah, the one person who'd pick up the phone.
Yeah, sure. Sure you didn't pick us because we got heat. We got that Disney
exactly.
heat. We got that Chinese
Yeah,
bike
yeah,
dance.
right.
app
That's
heat.
right. Jared just knows I'm my career is further along, but it's not to the point where I could ignore an earnest plea to come
you
on
just
his
had
show.
to do this show. Like I've had this idea, and also I wanted to make sure that I got everybody a little riled up before we got into it. And so,
All right.
And
Well,
people want spotlight, right? People want to be
yeah,
seen.
exactly. The Spotlight, another John Burchard show.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Not one that I saw,
Wow,
but
all right,
you know,
yeah.
other people seem to
Can
enjoy.
we talk about Jared again?
Yeah.
All right. Well, to what's it called to
That was a
expand
show
on
where-
Traynor's magnanimity, I've actually extended a friend request to Jared via Facebook.
No way.
Oh, we're
No,
hashing it out.
We're hashing it out. You know, it's that WTF moment. That's why people tune in.
Right.
Wow.
So I have a question.
Mark
If
Zuckerberg is going to be so pleased that like there's going to be fights on.
so many connections.
Yep, we're doing good. We're making amends. Now that I've done that, or rather you've done that, I would request that all the people who left me behind when Trump took office to do the same. So please, let's break down this wall that we've had of podcasts.
They're not watching
So
the show.
if you're listening, Stephen McCarthy, you can come home.
No, I want the big.
Ethan, have you ever considered forming a sketch duo with Keith Kingbay?
No way.
It's
But,
called Bad, the group.
You both
But-
talk at the same time, really, really fast.
I thought I liked that show when it was on. That's
John
what's
Sartori and I, Keith and Jesse impression I was so proud of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Those are good impressions.
I wanted to
With
do.
Louis Armstrong riding a jet ski into the sunset. Like, what idiots. I hated them.
It makes me laugh when you say
Talk
it
about
that
how
way,
bad
though,
the Keith and Jesse show was. So fucking bad.
I had an idea for a spank that I wanted to do with my comedy partner, where it was just us in a room and we vowed to kill ourselves together, and then we do like the mustard gas thing, and then we decide we don't want to die, and that's our spank.
So you and Allie were going to do this?
Sorry, I didn't know about this.
Your comedy partner?
Oh no!
Wait, who is it? Micah?
Yeah, but we don't
Mustard
really.
gas.
we
You
don't
decided
like
not to
that.
kill yourselves. It
But
seems
it-
like you resolved the primary conflict within the first couple of seconds. So
Yeah,
know,
it was,
but I think we
what is the
try, we
context?
just-
where's the juice?
Well, we already did like a few things. We did the ISIS.
I remember the ISIS show. I think Mike Muntner and I had sort of a plan for like a really dumb fucking web series. And I think he emailed either you or Micah to like talk about it because
Yeah.
it was sort of had like a similar premise or something, but nothing ever came of it. So, you know.
Well, speaking of, Mike wrote, "Wow, Proud Boys standing by for Alex Estrada." And John Brashad said, "I got mentioned less in the canceled episode I was on."
I mean, because
Very true, John.
Jared was-
Bershad always on game.
Well, look, Jared was emboldened then to talk about himself, and now that he's grown and changed, he talks about himself a little less.
Yeah, see, I've done a lot of soul searching these last few months / years, and so all I'm asking for is, if this makes it in front of your eyes and you've canceled me, please redeem me, take me back. Like it's the last.
But Jared, you gotta come up halfway though. All right.
Yeah, what would you do to make up with your worst enemy that you want to make up with?
Dick. I would suck their dick.
You would, okay.
I don't think they'd want that. I think that'd make them
a
more
lot.
of
You
an
were not
enemy.
that generous.
Yeah, I don't do that. That's for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
here's a quick question. I guess I can take the poll of the room. All right, what is a blowjob?
Sucking a
me?
dick.
Wait, no. So
Are you
okay, sucking a
expecting
dick
something
to
different?
sucking a dick or sucking a dick to completion.
Just sucking a dick.
All right, so that's there. We have a vote from Ali.
Unless it's like one little like you like one little lick. Yeah.
I don't know because I got into this argument with a couple of group chats recently, and there seems to be like this big sort of dichotomy. Like for a lot of guys, it's like, oh, you have to finish, like finishing, like that's what makes
Is
it a blowjob.
that the Proud Boy group chat?
No.
Yeah, what is
There's
this?
there are women in it, you know.
The Proud Girls, boys.
Well,
and
no, it's a question
Don't
of like.
woke,
well,
Estrada.
Girls with no self-respect.
oh wow!
Like-
Okay, there we go. Someone's trying to get out of their quota.
Is
All
it
right.
the sports comment section?
I'm not done with this. All right.
The girls with low self-esteem.
What's going on under that Aladdin pillow? Not Aladdin mat.
Yeah, it's Lion
Oh,
King.
shit. It's like
Pocket poop under that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's all of my film.
Yeah, are you tubing? You tubing?
What does this look like? A tube?
No, Jeffrey Toobin. You remember that guy?
he jerked off on Zoom famously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pick it off right now. But in my legal defense, nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Well,
we
John
had-
Brashad's not nobody.
True. Like, he was nobody until we became Facebook friends.
Now what's up? Now we're all big. Look at this.
He
Now
was
he's your
somebody
friend
to
again.
nobody, and now he's somebody again. Just kidding. Being my Facebook friend is such a bad currency because I don't want to be on it anymore.
Yeah.
And also, if you're my Facebook friend, you just don't see my stuff because Facebook decided I was unpopular and won't even send.
Right.
Yeah.
Facebook decided. Yes.
Well, but I mean, yeah, but like Doris, even if I post Doris, she should be popular.
Right. Right.
I
yeah.
get notifications that someone else has written on someone else's status that I'm not tagged in, never liked or written a comment on. And that's frustrating.
The primary thing I get notifications for on Facebook is because I made that page. The thing I get notifications for is that if I paid more money, more people would see it.
Right.
I don't get
Cancel gets
notifications from anyone looking at that page. I get notifications to give them money. And there's no way to make a page for yourself that's not for a business.
We should get on Parler or something, because that's what all the other the other people who have been canceled are doing. We're not conservative at all.
I haven't been canceled and I'm not a conservative, but
well,
I am not a conservative.
I've changed, all right? I've been through a lot. You know, I feel like I'm on the Montagues and the other side is the Capulets, you know.
But Jared's only a Republican now for tax reasons because he has so much money.
Well, Jared's out in Long Island, so yeah.
Oh, that
makes sense. That tracks.
That makes sense.
Jared, you ever coming back to the city?
I might tomorrow. It's possible. I can.
I mean, on a permanent basis, not just to like burn gas or whatever.
Busy.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I said not to hang out with Estrada though. He's busy.
Yeah, I mean, you do live on the other side of town. I mean, to live here, I don't know. The other day I was at Bed-Stuy and I was near my old apartment and it just made me so sick. I was like, oh, this place is gross. I can't believe I ever lived here. So I don't think I want to live there in Bed-Stuy or like Bushwick. I just can't. I'm just grossed out by my past.
And
so
you have a weird thing too about like not going below Union or something, right? You have like some
something like that. I wouldn't go below Linden Boulevard, that's for sure. But I mean, I would maybe do something near the LIE so I can get out here more. But at the moment, I'm kind of like I don't really see the need to unless I get a job.
I mean, saying
big unless
for me to leave Connecticut because why right now?
Right? Why?
Yeah.
You're thriving there, and I'm thriving with my skateboarding out in Long Island. So, like, I figure we can both do our own thing.
I want to go back to Massachusetts.
Really?
I'm excited to play Jared Wild Pro Hater.
Oh man, yeah, you can. Why not?
Man, I think there's a bunch of women in Nuva who've been on that game for a long time.
Yeah, why can't they just fucking get over themselves? You know, I'm a nice guy. I got a beard. I got a car. I'm pretty much everything they ever wanted, but they just can't fucking
car.
I don't know about that.
I feel like
this sounds like the rapist confession at the end of SVU.
This is my apology.
That's the most New York thing of all time that you're bragging about having a car. You're like, I got a car.
I got a car.
None of you have cars, whereas
it's a 1993 Corolla.
Yeah. Wait, Jared, you upgraded though recently, right? Can you tell the folks about your new car?
Yeah, I can. It's a 2018 Civic Coupe. So it's got a bit of a sporty vibe. So I'm just saying I should be cleaning up when I get back to New York, if I get back to New York. So better make amends now, bitches. And that's an apology from me.
Hey, the only thing that's going to be cleaning up is alternate side parking.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I got the coupe, because, a little easier to park. I was inspired by your car review, actually, to say the least. I was like, don't get that car.
There's a certain amount of people that connect with that video, and there's a certain amount of people that connect with the grandma video, and they're completely different.
Yep.
What do you think of my grandma videos?
I mean, I respect that you do them. I knew a guy who used to do them, and you do them better than anyone who's ever done them. So keep at it. But I do think it's not the niche you want, and I was the same way. I had a 94-year-old grandma, and everyone was like, you should film shit with your bubby. And I didn't. And I'm kind of happy I didn't. Even after she died and all that, I'm like, it's not respectful, but because she went through the Holocaust, I feel like it'd be a lot of bullshit. And, I think you have a good grandma to do the videos with, because she doesn't speak broken English, I mean,
also, the videos don't really, I mostly do the talking in them. So I think the videos are a good reflection of both of us and our relationship. And I think I'm not not to bash all the TikTok grandma accounts, but I know people on TikTok that want me to do that, and it was like I would never do a thing like that.
Like
Yeah.
make your grandma dress up. Like
Well,
I've
no,
seen like old people wearing like slutty clothes, and I'm like, well, how could you do that?
He did
Well,
a
I did
beautiful
make her
video,
change
though.
clothes with me for a video, so I did do that. But
Oh
like,
yeah.
but
The
like in
karaoke.
general, like to make it her account where she talks to the camera, like she didn't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah.
About
No,
being
don't do that. That's
Well,
where
no,
my
there's
friend,
no impulse. There was no impulse. Is that one video blew up and everyone's like, "Be a grandma account now," and it's like, absolutely not. I'm gonna jump off a minivan.
I will say this, and this is gonna sound hurtful, but her tribute video better get a million billion fucking hits. That's all I gotta say.
What tribute
Horrible. Jared.
Yeah, you want to repeat this one, Alex?
No,
no,
I'll just
No.
tell Traynor my thoughts, and I
don't
think
think- I
it's
don't
good
think
that you and your
that-
grandma do things together.
Yeah, when my grandma dies, I'll tag Jared in it and I'll say,
Are you happy?
Oh no.
There
Look what you made me do, Jared.
and it's gonna say he lives somewhere above Union in Brooklyn. Kill him.
I mean, that's fine too. No one will ever find me. But I think we're both
Who's
looking
gonna
for
look?
the same thing.
God.
We're both looking for people.
They'll just
to-
look for who's crushing pussy. So they'll find him.
Yeah, in the 2018 Civic Coupe.
Yeah, well, it's waiting there. But you know what, Alex, you sowed your wild oats when you were on a house team, so I don't feel bad for you.
No, I didn't. I was dating.
I've been with the same
entire
woman
time.
for 8 years.
Both of you did. Both of you got it from
None
both
of us-
sides.
I've never even I haven't even talked to most women from UCB New York. So like, I mean,
You got to act like you were in a position of power and you didn't need them because you were you
I
had
didn't
a
need them because
status.
I took improv classes. I didn't need any of you because you all took improv classes.
Yeah. I took one sketch class and then I was like, I just finished improv. I can't go through this again.
Anyone who did improv and didn't do sketch is lazy, in my opinion.
Or they're like, don't want to spend the money.
I
Like,
bought a whole fucking box of props every fucking time to that fucking theater. I got 20 people to show up for my Cold Stone sketch every fucking time. So if you just show up to the Triple Crown, you're garbage.
Yep. I mean, I agree. I did both.
wow.
And I built a banister for my 3
Oh Jesus! Don't fucking do this to me.
I'm
God,
not gonna
don't bring up the goddamn banister
There's
sketch.
no one more
Jared, the hardest working man in the room. Jared Weil, everybody.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. I do both, I'm ambidextrous. I do comedy in multi different directions, like Bo Diddley, or Jordan or whoever. And what do I got to show for it? Where's my fucking following?
I actually kind of think this is a good podcast now because
Yeah.
I think we have like a plot, and the plot
Yeah.
is Jared.
I mean,
Maybe I was supposed to move into a featuring
Yeah,
position.
because you don't want to get the hate that's directed at the host.
Right.
Yeah, but I love
That's right.
watching it.
Just have me on every single time. I promise. I'll bring it.
well, that's all we can really have is people we know already, and so we only have like 12 people that we're gonna rotate through. So you guys are coming back, that's for
Great.
sure. So let's save some room in the tank, and say good night. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Well, you have to ask us if we got things to plug and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you know what? I guess now
Yeah.
when people are waiting to hear what you
All
have
right.
to plug, sure.
Traynor can go first.
I would like to plug Blackface Alien coming up on Disney Plus. It's Alex Estrada's show. It's for kids. It's about it stars Stephen McCarthy. Check it out, Disney Plus. Not in the adult section. Make a kid profile. Go in. Blackface Alien. Now you go.
There you go. I'd like to remind people that that is false. There's no evidence that sketch ever existed. Let's see.
It's
What can
only
I?
in the show now.
What
You
can I
don't want
plug?
to get sued by McCarthy.
I am. I'm back on Twitter, Alex Estrada. You can follow me. I got 22 people. I don't tweet anything interesting. It's just retweets about myself. And then obviously I'm working on Hamster and Gretel that should be coming out in 2022. I'm currently developing a podcast about my father's murder trial. So look out for that in the near future. And hey, I just want to say thank you to the Unemployed Show for having me on. It's been
What?
Murder?
Yeah, because we're both unemployed. And also,
Yeah.
I told you about this, Traynor.
No.
Okay, maybe I didn't.
Well,
anyway, so it's gonna be
it's gonna be on his podcast.
That's right. I'll have all you guys on as guests to talk shit.
That would be cool. That would be fantastic. I don't
Except for Jared.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Wait,
Wow.
my podcast on the murder of Jared Weil by me.
Murder of Jared Weil by the entire comedy
Let me say
community.
that. When I do go solo, my podcast is going to be called Most Likely to Die with Jared Weil, and it's just going to be two people, one person laughing and the other person going, and then that's it. That's going to be the podcast. And just me talking in the hole.
It's just season 1 of the canceled show.
Yep.
And check out Al Cubed on our new podcast, Tigers.
Love to see it.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Yeah, as we end every show with blow a kiss.
That was the time to cut it out, Jared.
Yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
Allie,
On her own.
I'm